Hello my loves and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing some fun little bits with some Glisten stuff I've picked up recently and one of my new Karla Cosmetics Pastel duochrome pigments. We're going to do something very Valentine's-y. Little side note, obviously we can see my hair is no longer pink, it is now blue. I did film the Q&A and dye my hair with me as promised, but I forgot to turn the receiver on for the mic, so that shall forever stay in the drafts, I'm afraid. Yeah, so maybe next time I dye my hair I'll do a Q&A. So today we're going to get into it. Just a little shout out first off to these Hollyhocks Valentine's Day earrings. They're our little pizzas. They're just absolutely freaking adorable. And we're going to get started. I've got a couple of new base products to try out today as well. And then I did crave and buy some of the new Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. So we're going to use some of those as well. I'm going to film a full swatch video of those. That's going to be up on Sunday. And I have got a Valentine's palette video coming for you on Wednesday for Valentine's Day. But today I thought we'd do a look. It's going to be a bit of a fun one, quite graphic. So without further ado, let's get into it. Right, okay, I am going to do my base first because our eyes are going to come kind of out. So this is the new Kylie Cosmetics Power Plush Long Wear Foundation. I was ordering my grandma's birthday present and Sam's Valentine's Day present, and they had this new on ASOS, and I was like, I'm just going to try it. I have got the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream already on my face. This is the shade 1C, which looks good for me. Not as light as some of the foundations I've been purchasing lately, which is probably better. And recently, I am very much back into applying my foundation with a brush. Something in me has just like recently switched, and I'm like, I don't really enjoy a sponge anymore. So this is the Lorac LP number 2, which is a really lovely foundation brush. And we're just going to buff this in. Colour looks good. I'm not going to lie, did I read anything about this foundation before I bought it, or did I just buy it? I just bought it. I think it was £29. Packaging is giving me Gucci, the kind of frosted glass and the like pastel lid. But so far, it looks nice. I would say it's like a medium coverage. I honestly don't even know what the finish is meant to be. So well researched for this video. I was just like, Kylie, I'm going to try that. We are going to put a little bit of foundation on the lids today. We'll go over it with eye primer, but I just want to cancel out some of the redness on my lids. That looks really nice. Maybe I should do less research. There's literally no information on the bottle at all. So yeah. I'll keep you updated on that one, and I'm sure I've got a big foundation kind of a situation video series planned, so I'm sure we'll talk about this more in that. But so far that looks really nice, and it is literally the perfect colour for me. Okie dokie. Did also pick up the new Real Flawless Concealer from Laura Mercier. If you've been here a while, you know I really like this foundation. This is the shade 1 and 0. Which is not the lightest shade in the world. I think this was literally, I think the cool started at 2, so I was like, I'm going to have to go for a neutral one. It's not too dark, but it's not the lightest and brightest concealer I've ever used. Still looks okay though. Very, very similar shade to, what shade am I in MAC? And W15. Very, very similar shade to that. Just a little touch more neutral. But it looks really nice under the eyes. This base combo. Alright, we're going to pop a little bit of powder, Vitamin Babe Pink from the Beauty Crop. I'm just going to choke myself with it first. Okay, and we're not going to take this out to the outside because we've got cream products to play with. Right, okie dokie, let's get into this eye look. So what I've got here is the Glisten Love Heart collection. They did the Heartbreaker and the Love Heart. So the Love Heart, or whatever it's called, is more pink. So we've got the blush in Ticklish, the lip juice in Apple, the mascara in Fuchsia, and the duo liner in Roses. And then I have also got the Heartbreaker collection, which has the Blooming Blush in True Love, Red Velvet Split Liner, Watermelon Juicy Tint, and then the mascara in Rose Red, I think this one is. Rose Red, yeah. So great little value bundle. I think they were like £25, I think. Because I bought both of them. If you ever spend over £40 on Glisten's website, you get 25% off. So a really good deal for these split liners. So these will be going to probably my sister-in-law, who's obsessed with my graphic liner and is like, I need to learn how to do that, so they're going to go to her. But the other stuff, I haven't got any of the other stuff. I've tried one of the juicy tints. I really like it, so I'm excited to try more. I have also pulled out the Spectra paint in pink to do some work with, and I've got the Chroma gloss in Aurora. This is one of the new ones. This is beautiful, so shimmery and gorgeous. And then we've also got a new pigment from Karla Cosmetics inBlossom. I've literally just become an ambassador with Karla Cosmetics, and I'm so pleased because I love their pigments. So they're actually offering 20% off the whole of February if you use a affiliate link. So my link will be in the description box. Use the code Coleoftheball, you'll get 20% off, which makes things a little more affordable because with them being multi-chromes and duochromes, they're not the most affordable brand in the world. Okay, I'm going to stop nattering and get on with it. So we're going to start off with the All Smudge No Budge from Made by Mitchell in Wink Wink. And basically, the plan is to do a heart on my eyeball. So we're going to like start here. I'm just going to sketch it out lightly with this pencil, so if it needs changing it can be changed. And then we're going to go out. No, that's not the shape of a heart, Nicole, you know that. And round. Okay, this is working. It's working thus far. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. So we're just going to do the heart. Now I've got a match on the other side. Okay, so we're just going to go in. We're just going to start and see what happens. Right, okay. What did it look like? What did it look like? So I'm going to kind of go up, down, up, and round. Okay, I don't think that's too bad of a match. I'm just going to pull this further down. I'm going to round that off a bit. This is why we're doing this in eyeliner first. Before I even attempted to go in with the paint. I feel like this one looks a little weird. Let's get a cotton bud. Right. Okay. I'm just going to pull that down a little bit. Right, okay, so we've got the basic outline. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Spectra paint. I'm going to use a Glisten F3, which is a little like square brush. And I'm going to use this to go over that liner we've just put down. Maybe, I don't know. We're going to see how this goes because I really don't know how it's going to go. Right, okay. So I'm just going to take a little bit When I say a little bit, I mean a little bit. You only need a tiny bit of this stuff. And essentially what I'm going to do is I'm just going to paint over this in like a really messy way. Because what we're going to do is we're going to use the lighter of the two liners so it looks a bit neon almost. Or at least that is the plan. We'll see how that turns out. So just going over this in a rough, messy way, thickening up the line. I just realised I forgot to put eye primer on. Good job I'm not going anywhere. As long as it lasts for filming, that is fine. Okay, I'm going to take it right down to the lower lash line, like so. Right, okay, so that's very messy now. What I'm actually going to do is take the cotton bud and I'm going to use this to almost soften the edges of this. So we're literally just going to like blend into it with this cotton bud. You could do this with a little brush. I'll give you 3 guesses if you can work out why I'm not using a little brush. And if your guess is because all my brushes are dirty, you would be very much correct. But cotton bud works the same. Right. If I don't get this off my hand, why do I decide to wear white to film? I know I'm wearing a white skirt, by the way. Should just explain that because I'm very much looking colourblind if I think I'm wearing a white vest. Right, let's get rid of that so I don't ruin my skirt. Okie dokie, right, now for the moment, we're going to take the liner. I'm just going to show you this nice clean one before I use mine. We're going to use the pink side. Just going to spray it a little bit, just with some Urban Decay All-Nighter. And I think we're going to take a 7 from Glisten, which is nice and thin, but we've got a bit more control than we do with the 8, which is what I normally use for my graphic liners, because I think it's a bit long. So I'm just going to load my brush up with the product. And we're going to follow this heart down the middle. The only thing I think I would do differently next time is I think I would put red Spectra paint in my bag rather than the pink, because you can't 100% see the pink. But it still looks cute, so it's fine. Right, okie dokie. I was going to say, where have I just put the little cap? Right, we're just going to put that little cap back on. We're going to do a bit of blush. As I said, we're going to use Ticklish. I'm just going to pop a bit of this on the back of my hand. These like dough foots are awesome. They're so big. Do I want to do back of my hand? Do I want to do straight on my face? I'm going to do straight on my face. I've never tried these before, so this is definitely a risk. I'm going in with a lot. You don't have to go in with this much. I just like a lot of blush. These earrings are so stinking cute. I got loads of the new Holly release because she released like cowboy hats and cowboy boots, so I got loads of those. And then I got so many cute little pieces from the Valentine's Day range. They're just too much. I can't handle them. Okay. We're looking very, very blushed. I think I'm going to be super, super cutesy. I'm going to use the F3 that we used before. Pop the leftover blush on my nose. And then I want to draw a little heart on my nose, I think. This is either make or break. Do I hate that? Yeah, I do. Yeah, that can go again. Forget that plan. We're going to take my foundation brush again and just go over that nose. Okay, yeah, that was not a good idea. I'm not cutesy enough to pull off the whole heart on the nose kind of thing. It's just the vibe it doesn't sit well. Right, okie dokie. I'm going to do a tiny bit of Charlotte Tilbury cream bronzer on a big fluffy brush. I really don't want to take away from the blush. We just need a bit of something to shape. I'm actually going to go over that with my foundation brush as well. This blush is gorgeous. Obviously you don't have to use it this bright, but, you know, this is me we're talking about. Right, we're going to go in with some glitter primer from Pro Glitz. And I'm just going to take a little flat made by Mitchell brush. I'm just going to paint this all over the lids in a really thin layer. It is running down my hand. That is an unpleasant feeling. Just a really thin layer, something for that pigment to stick to, because obviously we've got our foundation on. So we don't want it going everywhere. Ideally. Will it go everywhere? Probably. Right, this is Karla Cosmetics Blossom. These little containers are so cute, and they have a little like stopper at the top, which I absolutely love. It just makes pigments slightly less messy. Basically, I'm going to tap a little bit out into the lid. There's like a little hole in the sifter. I'm going to pop the lid back on, and then I just tend to like tip what I don't use back in. So we're just going to take this pigment on a douche and just wipe it all over the lid. I don't want it like particularly concentrated in any area. I want kind of like a sheer wash of colour, so we're really working in just like a tiny bit of pigment. Just to give us a little bit of shim, because we love. Oh, what have I just got in my eye? I don't know, but it did not feel good. Anyway, back to this. It's really kind of moving it about, because obviously the pigment makes them sort of, the primer, that Pro Glitz primer, makes the pigment sort of movable. So we're just going to kind of move a bit around. I'm going to pop a little bit more on here so we can actually see it, just so that it's not too much. That is beautiful. God, I love these pigments, they're gorgeous. Right, now we do what is essentially brain surgery to try and get some of this back into this hole. Mildly less messy pigment application. Right, I'm going to take the Made by Mitchell Wink Wink liner. I'll put that in the waterline. I've been using this one in the waterline quite a bit recently. I just think it's gorgeous. Such like a vibrant pink. I know pink in the waterline is not for everybody, but I think it looks awesome. Okay, part of me wants to draw tiny hearts, part of me wants to do gems. I don't know. Let's stick some eyelashes on and then decide about that. So I'm going to use Bonnie Dollie Felicity lashes, which look like this. And we're going to find my lash glue. That's the ticket. Right. I'm going to go put these on and then I'll be back. Okay, so that's those lashes on. We're just going to let them set a minute. I also put some MAC fibre gel through my eyebrows whilst I was waiting for them to dry. We're going to do some Glisten fuchsia mascara on the lower lash line. I absolutely adore these Glisten coloured mascaras. They're my absolute favourite at the moment. They're just gorgeous. I've already got a bubblegum pink and a orange and a green and a lilac. No, periwinkle, sorry. And I love them, so I'm excited to have the rose red and the fuchsia in my life now too. I just think they're a great way to add a pop of colour on the lower lash line, especially if you are kind of scared of colour. They just add a little bit of something. And if you don't like eyeshadow under your eyes either, they're a great way to still kind of tie your look together. As much as I'm very much vibing with the blue, I'm kind of very upset. I did it literally yesterday. Probably should have done this look first, but there you go. We're going to go in with the Juicy Tint in Apple now. These are my favourite no-nonsense lip products. You literally just whack them on and let them do their thing, basically. And you get like a gorgeous stain from them. And as you can see, it's just a really gorgeous, like soft red tint. I just realised I said we were going to try the Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks today, but obviously we're not because we've already got lip products. Sorry, I am done. There's not really much else I can say about that one. And then we're going to go in with the gloss in Aurora. Oh. Oh my gosh. That is so stunning. Yeah, we definitely don't need any more sparkles with that on the lips. So that is it for this Valentine's Day makeup look. I do hope you guys did enjoy this. I absolutely love the way this came out. Once again, Glisten have smashed it with all these new products I've tried. Love the new shades of things that I've got. Absolutely love it. This Karla Cosmetics pigment is beautiful. Very much in love. I do hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more from me, hit subscribe, and if you want to make sure you never miss another video, hit the bell icon and YouTube will notify you every time I post. You've been fabulous, I've been Coleoftheball, and I'll see you next time. Bye!